Hey everyone, it's me, Temkumi, and uh, and this is a really important message. It turns out that it actually wasn't your fault. It was actually my fault. Why? Because I've always caused so much drama and damage to everybody. I've tormented them to the point when they literally stated that they wouldn't ever like me ever again. Yeah, and here are some other things I did. 1. I kept on annoying Christian Cardenas for no reason. Yeah, and I kept doing that over and over again. I thought it was funny, but he didn't think it was funny. And back then, in 2015, which is the topic, I used to respect opinions on Strawberry Shark and Haruhi Suzumiya. The ironic thing is, I actually look at Haruhi Suzumiya, because I have this hair. The same hairstyle as Haruhi. Remember her? She's still one of my favorite characters. But I don't like her as much as Kagame Len. And 2, I caused a big depression to some people, like Mason Velez, for example. During the 9/11 tribute, he was kind of mad about some various reasons, and I just came up there and says, "Hey, take a jail bill," and they're like, "Oh my God, why'd you do that?" I literally don't remember what happened, but I was like raging over stuff, and that's when Mason started to hate me. He betrayed me 3 times. I repeat, he betrayed me 3 times, and he's never gonna be back to my friend ever again because that's what he literally stated. That's right. He literally stated that he won't ever accept my apology ever again. Just because on September 29th, I just gave him a little bit of a little favor to help me with Fionn Lim blocking me, but he refused. Even when he was my friend, Christian Cardenas hated me, and Mason wouldn't even bother to help me get stop bullying, but being bullied by Christian. Why? Because Mason didn't want to hurt Christian's feelings. And now Mason did the deed. He betrayed me. But I still have some of my friends like Madison Farr, Margaret Battle, and Clarabelle Blue, and Angus Gillen, and Andrew D.B. Irishman, and some others that follow. Speaking of Margaret Battle, Margaret doesn't hate me. She likes me as a friend. Go ask her. Ask her, do you like Tamkumi? And she's gonna respond yes. That's right. You were the ones who kept on bullying me just for some things that I never intended to do. And you also put me on the naughty list. Well, guess what? I had the stupidest Christmas ever. That's right. It was the most stupidest Christmas ever. All we did was go to my grandparents' house. We literally didn't do anything there. It was really boring. I have to admit, it was really boring. I got no presents. Why? Because I'm Afghani American. We don't celebrate Christmas at all because I'm a different religion. And plus, Christian even betrayed me just 3 days after my 13th birthday, which is the March 20th. That's my birthday. So now, ever since Mason betrayed me and everybody else betrayed me, I fell into a huge depression. I couldn't cope with the betrayal at all. It was something that I didn't intend to do to Mason. I didn't even try to bully him in the first place. Plus, taking criticism is my biggest weakness ever. Nobody likes being criticized, you know? Some people are just new to taking criticism. You just have to accept the fact that not everybody's going to take criticism like you guys can. People are born on the planet, and when babies are born, they don't know what the word criticism means. Because they're babies, they don't know anything yet. But as they grow up, they will learn what criticism is, and they'll learn how to accept it. I was like that too. I never even knew what the word criticism meant until I became this age. That's right. I had to cope with my depression. I went to counselors at school and I talked about it with them. I had to go to therapy. I'm talking to therapists and counselors about what happened online. And I even almost threw up. I'm not kidding, guys. It was really bad. I have to admit it was really bad. Just thinking about everybody betraying me. And plus, you keep on telling me to handle the block from Fionlim. Well, I can't. I really can't. Why? Because ever since she blocked me, it was like a year ago or something. And I just waited for her to like unblock me. And I was ready to be her friend again. But then she refused to unblock me just because she still thought I did all those things to all her friends. And even Roberto Teles, he just kept on making lies about me. Even everybody started thinking that I tried to get him far from his job. Well, you know what? There isn't such thing as getting someone far from their job. I was just a little bit concerned about Roberto, if he hated me or not. But no, everybody started assuming that I tried to get him fired from his job. And it wasn't even my fault. I didn't even know he was at work. I thought he was on Thanksgiving break or something. He could have told me instead of exposing me over that. Do you really have to expect me to know everything about people's lives? Is this what you really want? Do you want me to be a true genius? I just can't take it anymore. I've been driven to suicide. I've been driven up to the point when I just wanted to suicide myself. I hope you understand, guys. I still like her.